How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be work with what you have. Work with what you have. The reason behind this discussion is because I've seen people, had family members, friends, I've witnessed it just, in inner circles. People want to accomplish things and they make reaching their goals, they themselves make reaching their goals unattainable. And the way that they do that, they think in order to do whatever it is that they're setting out to accomplish, they think that they got to have all of these other materials and possessions to get this stuff done, not realizing it starts with working with what you have. Just like anything, it starts with the thought. That's the reason why I refer to changing your self-talk a lot, because a lot of the things that just all of our actions are derived off of what we begin thinking about. So it starts with the thought process and then working with what you have. One of the reasons why I'm a big pusher on working with what you have, I really push the issue of working within the means of what you have before you go buying and accruing other things to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to do. When you're working with what you have, it really shows you if you really want to do what you're saying that you want to do. Give you an example. Me with working on the first book, I'm not working on the second one. They had a computer. It was an older computer at the time, and the software that I was running to even type up anything on the computer, it was maybe like 8, 9, almost 10 years old. I started work on that computer. I could have went and signed up for more updated office equipment, went out and bought like all of this type of stuff and all of this know-how. And I think the reason why people do that sometimes is to help them motivate themselves, because they think, well, I go and I accrue all of this stuff, I'll really be motivated because I have everything I need. Then they sit there and they work maybe like a day or two and they go, we don't want to do this. Now you just wasted all that money and that energy, and then it's sitting in a corner somewhere and it's not even something that you really wanted to do. When you work with what you have, it really tests what you're trying to do. It really tests you. It really tests your tenacity to accomplish whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. When you're working with what you have and you're slowly building on as you need, to me, it proves that you're serious about it. And it's just that much more sweeter when you buy something that you need to propel your goal ahead. Like when I upgraded my software, because when it finally came time, when I finalized my book, and there were some things that I was needing that was out of reach, and I finally upgraded on, certain softwares and whatnot, it was awesome because I felt happier paying for it. I felt like I was moving to the next level on what I was doing, and that's in anything. Work with what you have. Another family member, I'm sure wherever you are, they do this all the time with gyms and whatnot. They had this big event going. It was like for the first of the year, I do believe, and it was come in, lose X amount of pounds, and you could win $500 or some cash prize or whatnot. And I'm going, ask for support, and I'm sitting here, and I had been telling this family member, look, it's not about all of that. If you're wanting to get in shape and you're wanting to do it, it's things that you can do just up at home before starting out to really see if that's something that you want to do. With walking, or even if you do a gym membership, do it for a daily reason. Because sometimes do it for a daily reason. Because sometimes when you set these carrots out before yourself on things that you should just be doing anyway, what happens once you get the carrot? So with this, like, for example, like with this gym prize, I know a majority of those people that had participated in that program are no longer at the gym. Once the contest was over, now what? What do you have to do from here? That's one of the reasons why I talk about it. You have to readjust your goals. Sometimes when your long-term goal is just a little bit to in reach, or you're coming up on that long-term goal, readjust it, move it out, set another goal. That's the reason why you have to do this, because if not, you'll find yourself stagnant and making lateral moves and falling back. There's nothing wrong with lateral moves. There's nothing wrong with even having to come to a stop sometimes to get your bearings about you. But you don't want to be doing that all the time. You don't want to be doing that when you don't have to. So work with what you have. It tests you. It really puts, whatever you're thinking about to the test, and it saves you time, energy, and money. And not only that, it makes you more resilient to things. And if it is something that you're really wanting to do, working with what you have, you find out how to work more efficient. Give you an example, like I mentioned in another video. When I first started writing the book, I have everything I need here at home to write. But sometimes I just really wasn't into the book how I wanted to be. So I had to sit and think and ask myself, I'm like, man, what can I do so I can, really put my time of some use? So I went up to my old college and went to the library, and I would sit there 8 hours at a time. I did that like one day out the week initially, and sometimes it was like 2, sometimes it was 3, and I sat there and I worked until I really got in the rhythm of things, and then I moved it home, because then it was inconvenient, because now every time I got to get up to go to the restroom, I don't like leaving my computer unattended, because I might have some jerk come by and snatch my computer. Not that school is bad, but I mean, just people do, there's no reason for why people do things anyways. But anyways, I moved it home. So once I was in the rhythm of things, I was working from home. Every day, every other day, just as efficient. So work with what you have. It really puts it to the test on if you're really wanting to do what you say that you're wanting to do. And if not, it allows you to be able to adjust and acclimate and make whatever changes it is. Change whatever self-talk or whatever you may need to do. So that's my take on it. In the meantime, check out the book that I did eventually complete. I Ain't Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it in paperback or an ebook copy. Till next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged, and you have a good one.